It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The Mexican Jimenez is simply a complete striker, Peter, one of the best around. He's old school, which means that he likes to take the physical upper ground without being over-aggressive. He's the go-to scorer, yes, but he's added assist to his game, so he knows when to be selfless rather than selfish.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Raul. João Neves. And back to the goalkeeper. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ronaldo concedes a free kick for that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. That has found him in acres of space. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Mendes. Raul. Sanchez. Alvarez. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alvarez. Sanchez. Showing good feet. Mendes. Forwards and with intent. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
João Neves is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Over to the left. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ruben Dias. João Neves. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Oh, what? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Portugal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Alvarez, that's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. João Neves. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Decent progress down the left. And here's Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. A Mexico counter-attack is on here. Sanchez. He's found a way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. Mexico with another corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Nicely shaped cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Pedro Neto. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Alvarez does really well to win the ball there.
Mexico, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's great.
Oh, they could be caught out. Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Forwards. Now it's Jimenez. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Played out to the right. Gets into some space. A heavy challenge. Diogo Dalot. Portugal are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Portugal out in front with an early advantage. Sanchez. Played into the middle. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Dias looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Raul. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Raul. Raul! Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. He has found the way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Spread out to the left. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Jimenez. Raul. Mexico have reclaimed it. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that was very necessary. Played out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, takes a shot! Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias, some resolute defending there. And here's Raul. Raul! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Raul Jimenez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ruben Dias shifted upfield. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva done delicately. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Ochoa, long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's the throw. Diogo Dalot wins the duel this time. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. João Neves. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. João Neves. And it's Mendes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Inacio makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. Sanchez. And he goes cross-field. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ball is over the line. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Inacio is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Alvarez does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nicely intercepted. João Neves. Gonçalo Inacio. Vitinha. Now he's got space here. Mendes looking to get on the end of this. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pedro Neto played out to the left flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Climbs up big! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played towards the other side. Sanchez. Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias. João Neves. Inacio shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Bernardo Silva. Steaming on goalward. Shot at goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Looks to the other side. Sanchez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Alvarez gets it clear. Oh, good spread. Sanchez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Clearly not happy with that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Alvarez. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Moved on forwards. And it's Dallo. Bernardo Silva. Time to deliver. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Alvarez. And he goes cross-field. Sanchez. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. João Neves. Gonçalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Nuno Mendes. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Diogo Dalot, aim forwards. Played towards the other side, and it's Mendes. Mendes charging forward down that flank. Sanchez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vitinha. Inacio chooses to go cross-field. There will be a throw-in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bruno Fernandes! He's kept it out, just.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ruben Dias plays it short. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Needed better contact. And he thumps it clear. Vitinha! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Alvarez. And it's played forward. Strong running down that left flank. Foot in. Bernardo Silva. He is through here. Ambitious ball here. Pedro Neto. And he's got his cross in. Alvarez. Sanchez. Sanchez. Can he deliver? He's shooting! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal have a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Vitinha! Out towards the flank. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a cute ball. Danger averted for now. That has been knocked clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, sweet feet. Played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? And that's aimed into the middle. Mexico with another chance from a corner. Physical challenge. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Can he latch on to this? And that is a little undercooked. Ruben Diaz, gently done. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vitinha. Heat chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ruben Diaz chooses to go cross-field. Vitinha. Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz. Early ball out from the back. Pedro Neto knocks it out wide. That's tidy. Bernardo Silva, and it's lofted through here.
Portugal, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Clipped into space. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Portugal are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Diogo Dalot. Mendes has found the net here, of course. This might spell danger. Tries a shot! Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. That's a delicate pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alvarez. And it's played forward. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Alvarez. Over to the left. Picks it up out wide. A chance to play it in. Now the ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedro Neto, who's set up one goal so far. Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Jimenez. Vitinha. João Neves. Ruben Dias. Forwards and with intent. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Mendes. That's going to go a long way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread out to the left. There are a few waiting for it. And that has been knocked clear. Struck first time. No, he's missed it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandoned their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Inacio aim forwards. Can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ruben Dias. João Neves. Ruben Dias. João Neves. Ruben Dias. Vitinha out to the right. Bernardo Silva is onto it in a flash. And here's Raul. Great work on the overlap. And it's hoisted clear. Mexico have got it back and they'll have another go. And the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Now that's well seen too. And here's Raul. And that has been cleared. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Sanchez. Alvarez. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva played with finesse. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Sanchez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Now it's Jimenez. Knocks it out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Mexico give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Lovely. Bruno Fernandes! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he goes cross-field. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Inacio, aim forwards. And it's Mendes. Pedro Neto. He's in plenty of space here. Pedro Neto has it out wide and in space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. Oh, good spread. Bernardo Silva. Diogo Dalot. And here's Bruno Fernandes. It's a mighty effort! Goal!
Portugal, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. Sanchez. That's a throw. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot hurtling down that right flank. Brilliantly cut out. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. He whips it across. Lobbed in behind. Ochoa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Vitinha! Alvarez getting this one clear. And here's Neto. Raul. Sanchez. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Nuno Mendes. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. Delivered with swing. Gets good distance on it. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Mendes looking for a runner. Inacio looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Well, they could break here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great chance! He's got away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's really well cleared. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that's the keeper's ball. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes played out to the left flank. And here's Neto. Mendes tries to... Oh, shooting chance! Could be danger here. Oh, smashing header! Alvarez forwards and with intent. Sanchez. Mexico going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Caresses it through. Moved on forwards. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Climbs up big! Got the hard part right, got the rest wrong. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dalot. Bernardo Silva. Aimed in towards the centre. That's not going far. Proves too strong. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. João Neves. That has been cut short. Half an hour gone in the second half. Sanchez looks to the other side. Now it's Jimenez. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the box. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Alvarez. And here's Raul. Tries a measured ball. He's big. Great chance! And another try! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Roll! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So is this the start of a comeback? João Neves. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nuno Mendes. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Can he stop it going out? Oh, that decent chance! He scores! Jimenez, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Mexico have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. Nuno Mendes. And a shot! And that would have won it.
Nuno Mendes really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Cleared without complication.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he shoots! Oh, should have put that away.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Up he goes! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Aim forwards. Ruben Dias. João Neves. And it's played forward. Oh, red, nice interception. It's run loose here. Lovely feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. There are a few waiting for it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Raul. Now, can he find a finish? Cleared away. Inacio clears it away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And he decides to cross it. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Oh, that's nice. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's had a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Played towards the other side. That's been slipped. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's anyone's ball now. Ochoa herring after the ball here. Nice control. Played back in. And that's played in low.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sanchez. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha, probing pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Dallo. João Neves. Portugal has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's having a shot! Now this could be a chance. And that has been cleared.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Aim forwards. It's a good... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played out to the right. What a throw in. Raul. That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. And he's heaved it away. Diogo Dallo. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Sanchez. Alvarez. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Bernardo Silva. Out towards the flank.
Shot, surely!
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Ruben Dias. Gonzalo Inacio. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Jimenez is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Portugal with the chance to go 2 up. Big character, big moment, big save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
He just did what he was asked.
Bernardo Silva is third in line. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Bruno Fernandes is fourth up. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
And he sticks it away. 3 each. Vitinha comes forward for the 5th of 5. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Diogo Costa must save it. That's it! It is done! So in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, commiserations. The definition of penalty heartbreak. And part of the game that we find irresistible.